Okay, so the next problem is about shopping problem. So there is a supermarket that want to hold an event about promo. So this promo is a cashback and a discount, but to determine the cashback and discount, the supermarket has to create some constraint or rules. So there will be 6 inputs, which is the string membership, and then 5 integer that will be represented the points of the customer. And the output is a percentage of cashback and discount that the customer get. For the constraint, there will be 6 constraints. The first one is cashback has maximum 35% and the discount has maximum 50%. The second one is if the customer points are all odd, then the customer only get a discount. But in the third one, if the customer points are all even, then the customer only get a cashback. And then the fourth one is if the customer is if the customer points has even and odd number inside of it, then the customer will get the cashback and also the discount. And then the fifth one is the formula for the cashback and discount. For the cashback is 3.1 times the first 3 points of the customer, and then the discount formula is 1.7 times the last 3 points of the customer. And then the last constraint is if the customer is also a member, then the customer will get additional 15% of cashback and discount. So from this constraint, we will create the subprogram based on the constraint. So as you can see here, we should create 5 subprograms. The first one is to read the input. The second one is to check whether the customer point is all even. The third one is a function to check whether all the customers point is all odd. And then the fourth one is to calculate the cashback and the discount of a customer. And then the last one is a procedure to calculate the promo and to check whether if it's a member or not. Okay, so the first one is we are going to create a procedure to get the input from the user. So this is only a simple algorithm. So as you can see here, we only input membership value and then all 5 points A, B, C, D, E. And then after that, we are going to create function to check whether customer point is all odd or even. To check whether the point is odd or even, we can use modular operator. If the point mod by 2 is equal 0, then the point is even. But if the point is mod by 2 is not equal 0, then the point is even. I mean, if the point is mod by 2 is not equal 0, then the point is odd. So and notice we are using AND operator here, because if there is one point that is not odd or not even, then the program or the subprogram will return false. So for example here, if B or the point B is not even, then it will return false. It is also the same with the odd function. Okay. After that, we are going to create a procedure that calculates the cashback and the discount. So from the formula earlier, we get that the cashback formula is 3.1 times the first 3 of customer's point, and for the discount is 1.7 times the last 3 of customer point. So we are going to define the cashback here by 3.1 times A plus B plus C. Why A plus B plus C? Because A, B, C is the first 3 of customer point, and then for the discount 1.7 times C plus D plus E, because C, D, E is the last 3 points of the customer point. Okay, but after that we must check all of the customer point is even or odd. If it's all even, then the customer will only get a cashback. So we set the discount into 0. But if all the customer points is odd, then the customer will only get a discount. So we will set the cashback to 0. And then the next subprogram is to calculate the cashback and the discount if the customer is a member. So as you can see here, if the membership is yes, then the cashback will be multiplied by 1.15. So 1.15 is another way to say 115%. So which is 15% additional from the original cashback and discount. So yeah, and then after that we must check if the cashback is more than 35%, then we must set the cashback to 35, because the maximum cashback that the supermarket give is 35%. And also if the discount is more than 50%, we should just set it into 50%, because the maximum discount that the supermarket give is 50%. So we're done with the subprogram, and then we are going to the main program. So we will in the main program we will declare 5 integer p1, p2 until p5 to represent the points, and then the member variable here is to represent the membership value, and then the discount and cashback is to represent the discount and cashback that the customer will get. So for the points is integer, and member is string, and discount and cashback is real or float data type. So after this we are just call of all of the subprogram that we already create. For example, the first one is a program to get input from the user, and then after that we are processing the points that we already given using the second procedure. So it will fill up the cashback and discount value, and after that we will check if the customer is a member or not, and then if it's a member, then it will get an additional 15% of cashback and discount, and if it's not, then it will just the cashback and discount will remain the same. And then after that we just print the cashback and discount of the customer. That's it.